What? All right. How are you? How are all my cousins in Ireland? This is Cousin Mary. And today I have a special treat for Ellen. Ellen, I really enjoyed this fashion book. It's a special book for girls your age to learn how to draw and illustrate fashions. It's very easy. You start with these, what they call stencils. And there's 5 different kinds of stencils with pants and shirts and accessories and shoes. And then in this book are girls drawn out already, many different kinds, that have long hair, short hair, and their body is very lightly outlined so that when you line up the stencil, you just line it up and draw with your pencil and you can create your own fashions. So let's go through it a few more minutes and then you'll see some examples. When you get the book, this shows you some ideas you can do. Then this shows you how to begin, instructions. And look at the instructions, they do not have any words. I think it's because they're supposed to go all over the world, so the person who wrote the book decided to just use pictures. The first step is to take the stencil, one of the pink stencils, put it on the girl that's already pre-drawn, start outlining, start adding more clothes, then start coloring in, add more, finish off the face, and voila, your own fashion illustrations. Now these are called swatches. Swatches are a word that explains a piece of fabric. So these are examples of designs that can go in the clothes. But this can come later. I have my own ideas about doing these things. Here we have details. You can add details to the shirt, to the pants, belts, flowers in the hair, and these are just ideas to remind you. Here is one that I did, and this is easy for you to do. Let me show you how to begin. First, you take one of the figures and you put the clothes on the girl, trace them on with a pencil. Then I add paint, skin color first. You see this girl has a pretty dress and her skin color is all the same color because I mixed it up on my special mixing thing. Used a brush, mixed white with orange and painted it in. Then I took another color and started coloring in the clothes. And lastly, I added hair. I made those eyes like I did the last time for your Christmas picture, and when the white paint dried, I added the circle for the big eyes. Here's another girl, and here's the one I finished. At the end, I outline with a black magic marker, and it makes it look like you did everything right. So let's start at the beginning. Here's my girl. Let me see, do I want to put her in an evening gown? Oh, that would be kind of interesting, and this looks like it fits her body pretty good. You have to play with these back and forth to figure out the best shape. I think that'll work out just fine. So now I line it up, and I don't always make the dress exactly the way they use it. I usually make it a little shorter. Let me try, right here. Pressing down, and if you change your mind, in this case I'm going to make the shoes show up a little, so I'm bringing the dress up a little, and I'm going down and around, and there we have it. Do you see the girl with the dress? It's a little bit off center, so let me fix that. I think I'll give it slightly different sleeves. There. It's good for you to see how the thinking process is. Looks like a little bump right there. Okay, how about that? A little bit of shape, maybe a little design in the dress, And I especially like this ruffly bottom, so I'm going to make it several colors, like 3 overlaying skirts of gauzy material. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, and face down more like this, is make the arms a little bit bigger. These arms are too small, and I don't think that real girls have arms this skinny. So I'm going to add bigger arms and a bigger neck and move her eyes more into her face. Here's the artist's eyes. I'm going to make them go in more so that they're more true to life. And nice long hair, and I'm ready to paint. Oh, the fancy little shoes. I forgot about that. I think I'll put a strap on them and some high heels because she's in an evening gown. Great. Now I'm ready to paint. Here's my brush with water. Here's my white paint cup. Here's my mixing color. I'm going to put some white on here. A good color for skin color is orange, white, and a bit of pink. That probably is not enough orange. This is pretty good. Maybe it needs a tad more white. Okay. This girl is ready to roll. So the first thing I'm going to paint is her arms. Right here. Nice big arms. Now I'm going to completely cover her face. So that's why I drew her eyes so big, because it won't matter at the end. You won't even see the original eyes that were there from the model. And now the little shoes, little strappy shoes. Okay. Now I think I'm going to make a blue top, because you know I love this color. What a coincidence! I'm wearing it! My goodness! You know, you always end up painting the things you love. And then I'm going to add regular blue, like in lines, so it looks like it's a beautiful hanging piece of material. And I'm purposely keeping it in this direction so it looks like there's multiple layers of colors. You know how quickly I can get into color. And then at the bottom, a little bit of ruffle and another little bit of ruffle and a little finish there, a little there, and I'm ready to do the girl's hair. This girl's going to have darkish brown hair, sort of the color of Ellen's and mine. What a coincidence. We're related. So here we go. Little bit of black mixed in with the brown, not totally mixed, sort of like what the girls are doing today with the two-tones, with the cappuccino and cafe latte coloring. Okay, a little more brown because it got a little too black. And there we have it. The only thing left before it dries is the eyes. And just like we did in the other picture, we take 2 rugby-shaped eyes. I used to call them football-shaped, but now that I'm speaking to people in the European Union, it's rugby, not football. And here's my last touch, the little strappy high heels. And that's it. When she dries, put in the eyes, outline, perfect. Have a good time, Ellen, and thank you so much for being so helpful with your brothers. They're doing a great job with art, too. But show me some of yours. Have your mom take a picture. Love you. Bye-bye.